Good morning, good morning. Let me reach my drink. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for popping in. We are going to go through a few new things and then some oldies but goodies and some things that I've gotten some likes on, just kind of super random. I try to keep the starts as low as I can. It'd just be nice to get some inventory going. So we will start with the pre-bid. Thank you so much for that. Okie Lady. Awesome. Let's see. Here it is. Okay. So this, hello, good morning, Sunny D. And everybody else who popped in, thank you. So Okie Lady is in on this for 10. It is a Metzke, and it is the little timestamp is 1978. See it actually pretty well right there. With the cattails, the butterfly. Here is all of it, all the way around. Decent condition. There's some rubbing on the bottom. Marcia, good morning. Just some rubbing. Some scuff. There's some patina. I kind of like it. It's so pretty. And here's the inside. Ooh, that lid is quite heavy compared to the bottom. And the dimensions on it, it is pewter. Very solid metal. Um, 3.5 by 2.5. Just a cute little container for whatever you like. And it's just a beautiful, maybe shelf piece too. So we'll run that. V. Dessler, hello. This is what we're looking at. It is a Metzke, Metzke. And Okie Lady got that. Congratulations. We'll just kind of pull in what we have back here and then just kind of keep bringing stuff in as we go. So this is a cute little made in India shell dish. It's a solid metal and it's got that brushed bronze color that is rubbing off. It kind of gives it like a two-tone feel though. There's the Made in India sticker. It's got cute little nubby little ball feet. So it kind of just sit like that. It is just a cute little dainty side, a nice vanity or bathroom or wherever you like. It's 5.5 by 4.25. Yeah. Let me pull that listing up. I'm going to move this down to 8. Move to stage. Oh, this is what we're looking at, and it's running. It is made in India, and that brushing is wearing off, but kind of makes it look older, more wisdom. Made in India. Thank you for looking. This is one of the new pieces, just a dainty little picture with the grape and leaf motif. It is Redcliffe Ironstone. It is a USA Ironstone. The motif is on both sides. There are no repairs, no chips, no cracks. It's in good condition. Real Vintage Girl, hello. And I was so glad that this was in such good condition and like the handle was fine because it was actually in a baggie. It was a baggie find with this little guy, and they were both in good condition. The other little creamer that came with it was not. That's now for succulents. So it works out. Good afternoon. Oh, afternoon for you. It is still morning for me. It's 11 here in North Texas. So let's make just a quick listing. And it is Redcliffe Ironstone mini picture. Just going to start this for $6. I do combined shipping, and any overages over $1 come back to you. So this little guy, very cottagecore, is 3.5 tall, and this little opening is just 2 inches. DJ Young, hello, hello. Nick Nat Jenny Wack, good morning. How is everybody doing? Redcliffe USA Ironstone. Little mini picture. This one will just be right over here if anybody is interested later on. No worries, no pressure. You can always go back. Next, we have this pedestal Ikebana vase. It's like a tan brown, almost mauve color. It does come across IRL through the camera. So like the color that you see is the color that it is. So it's very pretty, very neutral, but still kind of adds a pop of color, I think. Lady Looky, hello. Good morning, good morning. And I do have several different metal flower frogs that I can add to this. I just add it for like $5 more. There's the bottom. That is not a drainage hole, it's just a pottery hole because, and I'll clean out the candy that's the melted candy that's in there before it gets shipped. But Mama Debbie, hello. But there's no drainage hole in there. And this is 5 3/4 by 4 1/4. Let me just make a listing real quick. Just do this for $8. And like I said, I do have some metal flower frogs that should fit in here that I could run to go with it. This one's running. There's no markings. It's probably newer. It's like a brown clay. You can see the dimension of the speckled glaze on there. Thank you for looking at that. Let's run this little guy to the tip of his beak. He is 5 inches tall. He's about 7 inches wide going this way. V-net. Hello. So this little guy is a Tonala. And I thought it was really cool that it wasn't just like flowers in design, but it does have people on it. More folk arty with the maybe workers or just townspeople on there. He's just sitting on his little branch. It's the bottom. I'm surprised there's no signature on it. Just because it is so like one of the more different ones. You can see there's just a little bit of scuffing on the beak for the paint. But no chips or cracks, no call outs other than that. Like this side is perfect. Just a little bit of scuffing under there. This is running. So about 5 inches by 7 inches this way. Thank you for looking. So this cute little box, little girl reading with her little flower cart. So cute. It does look handmade. Lise Rayok. Hello. I think I say it differently every time. I'm so sorry about that. It's got the staples in there. It has some wear on the wood. Kind of gives it more character, I feel like. This is just like an applied like applique, paper applique design right there. Sorry, I couldn't get that out. And it has Deborah Mendoza name on it. It's a little fuzzy in there. I didn't know what quite to use to get that out without like using water or anything like that. So yesterday's Jan, hello. But the hardware is good. It looks a little older. Let's get some measurements. 7 inches by 5 1/4 by 2. Let me pull her up. Put her down to 10. Like I said, I'm going to try to keep all the starts as low as I can. What was it? 7 by 5 by 2. Right, and this one's running for 10. Definitely got some character to it. Bells are ringing. Hello. Thanks for looking at that little cutie. Get a drink. Okay. So here is a stunning, I think that's stoneware pitcher. It just reminds me of Arizona with the plateaus and that just like brazen sun right there. Let me pull that listing up. Don't bid on it yet. I'm going to just drop it straight down to 20. It's got some decent weight to it, so let me make sure that shipping is fine. Yeah. I'm kind of tempted to take the combined shipping off because of the handle, but I feel like we can do it. We can keep combined shipping on it. As long as there's not two big items together. We'll just do that. All right. Still a little boo-boo on the spout right here. Just the tiniest little flea bite chip right there. No other call outs. It's just so stunning. I love this like navy, like pale navy with the green, like the olive sage green, and it is marked. I don't know if it goes that way or that way. Just looks like a studio marking, not necessarily an artist signature, but that is the marking on it. And it is handmade, and it is glazed all the way through. And we'll run that for 20. The handle is all intact, no call outs there. I love the extra little detail hump right here. Thank you for looking at that. Here is a really cool Italian piece, iridescent Italian piece. I searched and searched and searched and could not find who to attribute this to. This little opening is 3 inches. It is 7 inches wide. It is 2 inches to the tallest up here. There's no call outs on this. It is iridescent. And I do have this Japanese flower frog, metal flower frog to go with it. I used to have a listing for this. Oh, there it is. I will keep this one, Beyond Treasures. Hello. I will keep this one at 20 because it's the base and the flower frog together. So it just goes in just like that. And it's heavy enough to where you don't really need to putty it in there. But I mean, you can use that green kind of floral putty to keep it in there. You just fill it up with water and put your little buds on the little frog. and it holds it in there while watering your little stems. And it's in its original box with its original sticker. Nice little vintage metal flower pot. And then here is the vase. Look at that iridescence on there. Never really seen that heavy of iridescence on pottery. The gilding is a little worn all the way around, but it's not completely gone anywhere. And here's the marking. Italy, and it's even glazed with that iridescence on the bottom. I kind of wish this was glass so I could have had it in that glass gallery, but it's really cool that it's pottery. Dr. J, good morning. And we're running this one. It's a iridescent Ikebana vase, and it comes with the Japanese metal flower frog. Thank you for looking at that. So in the glass gallery, I saw that one, if not more, of the wedding bride bowls were sold, but they didn't have the stand, which is what this is. It's a bridal bowl stand. And look at the intricacies all the way around. It is detailed all the way around up here, and it has birds on it on the inside. It is marked. I had a listing for this. See if I can find it. It's not in here. Let me just add the listing real quick. There is some patina on it, as you can see. And there is kind of a little, it's kind of hard to see, a little bend right here. And the only other call out is just a little indentation right here. But if you have the bowl in it, you won't see it. And you'll still be able to see the beautiful bird details around there. It's very Art Nouveau in style with like the flowers and the birds and the intricacies of the detail right there. And it is signed. It is Meridian. Quadruple plate. It is marked 1633. Let's see if I can get you closer so you can see it a little bit better. There we go. Okay. So, oh yeah, there you go. Meridian 1633 quadruple plate. It's just silver plate. You can see there's some patina under there. So I just brought this out because I noticed in the glass gallery we had last weekend or the weekend before, there were some breadables sold. So we'll get that started. It's about 7 inches tall. 9.5 inches wide. Thank you for looking at that. Let me sit you back down. So I don't think I've actually pulled this out before in a live. But it's new in its original packet, or new old stock, I should clarify. New old stock. Embroidery on silk. And it's a little panda on a bamboo shoot. Let me see, let me get it out so you can see it a little bit better. And it is, I'm not going to pull it out anymore, but it is like kind of wrapped in paper with the characters on it right there. I wish I knew what that said. It's got some grass. It's that shiny silk embroidery on there. Got a bamboo shoot. So this piece itself is 11.5 by 8.25, so about regular paper size. And there is a signature on the wrapping, Harleen Anderson. Just kind of some provenance for that. I'm gonna put it back in its wrapping. I don't want anything to happen to it. There we go. Sorry for that shakiness. That was pretty bad. I'll do it for 16. Just look how cute he is. And he's running. Original packaging with like a little string to hold it up. Thank you for looking at that. I have some West Germany pottery. It's 6014-20 is the marking on the bottom. West Germany, little handled vase. There's not really a spout to it, so Might just be a handled vase. It does have some call outs. Right here, there's a little repair on the lip. A little chippy right there. Chippy right there. And one down there, unfortunately. Let me pull it up. Where'd it go? Sorry, y'all. I'm just trying to find the listing. I know it's in here. I just saw it. There it is. Oh. This is also just a $10 start, but drop it down to $8. And it measures. The handle is good. It's in great condition. It's glazed all the way through, so live clippings would be fine. 7 3/4, 3 inches, and about 4.5 inches wide. That one's running. I really like the glaze on it. Thank you. Let's see what else. Just have a single bookend. Pull him up. And do 13 on this guy. It's just a pretty stone. There's no call outs on this guy. No call outs. It's just a very, very pretty stone. It's a little bit better. There's some sticky residue back there. Okay. He is just 1.25 inches, 4.25, and 2.25. Just a single bookend. Or just a little shelf sitter, so shelf decor, any kind of decor. The layering of that stone. Okay. I did get a like on this Roland Karg paperweight with the little hint of dichroic glass in there. And then there's his marking. Nice smooth bottom, just a little like satin. It's very like underwater-esque, kind of a blob of a paperweight. I just love that dichroic piece in there though. For today's show, I'm going to drop them down to 58. This little blobby guy is 2 3/4 by 2.5. Unworthy Golf. Hello. Very Boutique. I'm sorry I missed you coming in. CC Rose. I'm sorry I missed y'all. Here is the Karg paperweight. There's his signature right there. Shorty G, hello. Thank you for looking. Get this guy in there. Hand blown cranberry glass. CZ, hello. It's been a while. Let's get the listing up for this. I don't know where all my listings go. It's kind of frustrating. I don't know where it went. I'm going to do a quick little snappy snap. Cranberry glass covered dish. Hi, thanks for popping in, hanging out. This is a beautiful hand blown. You can see like the natural just hand blown bubble in there. There are just some flea bites in here. It's kind of a thin, delicate inner lip right there, and it's just natural to have the little flea bites on there. If you can see, there you go, just right there. Around, but yeah, I guess there's technically some too on here, but you have to feel them to see. Then this has some of the natural bubbles in it right there. This amazing applied handle on both sides. It is not signed, just a little bit of scratching on the very, very bottom. I'm very surprised it's not signed. And there's the little twirly on the lid. It's a very beautiful piece, very delicately done. That one's running. It is 6.5 inches tall, about 4 inches wide. Awesome. I'm going to leave this one over here because I just like looking at it because it's so pretty. I have Made in Japan geisha wear. It's technically covered, but I realized not that long ago that this is probably a teapot lid and not a sugar bowl lid because of the little hole. But it does match. There's the marking on the bottom, hand painted, TT, made in Japan. There's the little lid. It's all in good condition. There's a lot of beautiful gilding and the little pink bushes. The handles are intact. No chipping, no cracking. There's that bottom again. This is 5 3/4 wide. About 3.5 inches tall to the top of the lid. This is just an $8 start. Porcelain, hand painted, with the beautiful geisha ladies on there. It's just really pretty. And that is running. Just an $8 start on that guy. D Gentry, sorry I missed you popping in. Hello, hello. I feel like it's still like flower and plants season. Some live cuttings. We've got this like smoky brown gray vintage diamond point. I think it's also called English point. Vase is DPS Paula. There's the marking on the bottom. This will just be a $7 start on this one. Opening is 3.5, and it is 8 3/4 tall. It's very fun. Be a nice like neutral addition to a vase, either collection or display. Next, Omus and Opus. Hello. It's a fun name. Let me see. I'm not sure if I have a listing for this. I'm not sure if I've shown it yet, actually. This has been in one of my little honey holes for a long time. And they finally marked it down enough to where I was like, ooh, I can snag it. Can't, is it, would it be 80s? Maybe 90s? Style just reminds me of Saved by the Bell, which would be 80s, right? Or 90s. I don't even know. 90s style. Pinks, purples. I think it is redwear. Yep. Redwear on the bottom. There's no call outs. Hello, hello. I like the hint of like that hunter green to go with the pinks and the purples. There is no marking unless it's under the felt that was already on there. I'm just too scared to pull it off. Quite the heavy glaze, and I love like the watercolory, like just wavy organic lines. Looks like it is glazed all the way through. There's the top, just a little added pop of color up there. We've got 9 inches on that. And it's running. Did everybody have a good 4th of July holiday? We just hung out at the house for a little bit, and our church down the road just had a kind of a carnival and the fireworks display. So it was super awesome. She Bryn, hello. Let's kind of keep it funky with these awesome floral mugs, little pedestal mugs. That is not a chip. This is just more of the glaze from the flower right here. Just a little dot of glaze. Little maker's oopsie. These are not signed, which I'm super surprised because they are so fun. There is 2 of them. This is more of the neutral tan and green design. Let's pull that listing up. These will just be a $12 start today. 3 3/4 tall. The mouth is about 3 inches. It being about 4 1/4 wide as well. It is the 2 of them for the $12 start. And their cute little pedestal foot right there. A little extra detailing on there. And I love my flowers. Flowers are my vibe. Cool. Got some glass. Beautiful Amberina. Grape and leaf motif. It is Ellie Smith. It does glow. Let me see if I can block. Let's see if you can see. Oh, you can see it on the base for sure. Don't even have to turn out the lights. You can see up underneath. and then on the rim as well. There we go. You can see under there, it is a glower, quite a glower. There's that. There are no callouts, no chips, no cracks. It's all in great condition. There's the base. It is a pressed glass piece, so it's in a mold, and you can see the seam. There's actually this way and this way that they had to put it together, which is actually quite impressive. You kind of just see all the different aspects, and I love the close crimp. The tight crimp, I should say. And there's the bottom. It is 8 inches tall, and then the mouth is 10 inches. It's got some good size to it. And this one's running. It's got a stunning glow on it. Right. I'll pull this other piece that I have just out here. It's cute little wall pocket. There's the little hole. Jackie V, hello. There's the hole right there to hang it on the wall. Nice little planter. I'm not sure who to attribute this to, and I know like the bottom of this is not a chip or anything. It's just a glaze defect. Like it just missed, got swirled around and missed that spot right there. I know this can attribute it to a certain pottery maker for the most part. But there are no markings on it. I think it's been a really long time since I brought this guy out, so let me make the listing again. The little handle over here is intact. Again, no chips, cracks, not even a little nick. 7 1/4 by 6. And this guy's running. We have this ball pitcher with the ice break block right here. Ice block, I should say. Just needs a little cleaning. That's it. I like the simple flower design. This guy is just 12. I think it's Colonial. Yeah. Colonial marking on the bottom, number 200. There is a little coloration right there. But since it's like a ball, you can't see it. Maybe just a little bit right there, but no chips, no cracks, no other call outs besides just that little bit of discoloration under there on the bottom. I feel like this is a decently older piece. Nice vintage piece. About 8 inches by 7 inches. And that one's running. Next, we have this set of 6. It's a little, it might be more like juice glasses, but it is the Jamestown pattern, and it's the ice blue color of the Fostoria glasses. There's no marking, but these are quite beautiful. I love that ice blue color. It is a set of 6. Double check all of them. Don't think there's any call outs. They are hand blown. You can see the natural bubbling right there. No, that one's good. Just a little sticker residue. That's it on that one. Yep. The only thing is they all have just their natural hand-blown bubbles in there. Just the difference of that. Otherwise, they're all in great condition. It is the Jamestown pattern of the Fostoria glassmaker, probably like juice glasses, or tea glasses maybe. Clicked the wrong button, sorry. So Fostoria is the glassmaker, a very well-known and prominent vintage glassmaker. Victoria Glass, Jamestown pattern, ice blue glass. Now these will be $60 for start. They're just very well done. It is a very well-known glass maker, and they're very, very sturdy. So this will be probably the highest start for the show. There's no marking, but it is Fostoria ice blue color. Hillbilly Mama and RJ Sauer 6, T Fiddler, Peggy Moley. Hello, everybody. But yeah, these are stunning. Actually, I'll do them for 40. We'll drop them down to 40. I was looking at that 60 and I was like, it's a lot. So it'll be for all 6. The ice blue Jamestown pattern Fostoria glass. little glasses. Oh, I didn't even measure them for you. I'm so sorry. It is 3 1/4 by 4 inches. Midlife Thrifter, hello. Just gonna slide those back there. Does anybody like Coisonay? Or more glass? I'm trying to think what I haven't pulled out in a long time. I'm trying to pull out the oldies but the goodies for this show. Give me 1 second. Let me go pull out a couple more items at a time. Just a few more pieces. Some more pottery. This is a pottery heavy show, which I'm not mad at it. We'll do this one in the front. It is Peruvian, I believe. I love the like burnt red, black. I guess it is like a sage or olive green color combo. Just all of it together just makes each section pop. I love that. You can just keep looking at it and find something new. It's got like the esgraffito, the like removal design versus like applied design, if that makes sense. It is, yeah, it's Peruvian folk art. It is a clay. It is the dark clay. Actually, it's painted, sorry. And you can see the like the red clay underneath. Sorry about that. It is the original sticker, but it doesn't, it's old, so it doesn't have anything on there. This little like backing is all there intact. There's just like little scuff marks. There's no chips, no cracks, no damage. It's in great condition. And to the very, very tippy top is 8 inches tall, about 5 1/4 wide. That one's running for 12. You can see all the colors that way. All right, thank you for looking at that. Let's do this McCoy wishing well. It says, grant a wish to me. Oh, it's the whole thing is, oh, wishing well. Grant a wish to me. And the awesome little chain, it's a little rusty, but I mean, an actual wishing well would probably be rusty too. But it's all intact there. That is just a glazing defect down here. It is not a chip. You've got some florals on the side. Little horseshoe right here is marked McCoy, USA. It's in great condition. There's the inside. Cute little succulent holder. Oh my gosh, that'd be so cute. Drop this down to 12. And this is 6 inches by 6 3/4 by 3 inches. So cute. A little windowsill. I love in my new house, we just moved in the end of February. We have a window behind the sink, so in the kitchen, and I love it so much. It's amazing. Thank you. Still keep it back there so we can look at it. Can't remember what I called this one. This one does have a call out, which I'll show you momentarily. I know it's in here somewhere. Can't remember what I called it. My eyes are glazing over. Let me try a different word. I don't like having duplicate listings because I'm very bad about going back and canceling them or ending the newer one, I guess. It's got very pretty colors. I love the hint of red on there. This is just 8. Jane, hello. So the handle is reapplied. You can see it goes up to here. It is a reapplied handle, but it is signed Santi, S-A-N-T-I. Let me find like the actual wording for it because I lost, can't bring it to the from the tip of my tongue out. There it is. It has the Anubis Egyptian motif. Lekithos, signed Santi. It's Santi Lekithos. Vase with the applied handle, and the handle is what the call out is. Oh, hi. Thank you for the raid. Thank you so much, Heidi. It's nice to meet you. Everybody go follow Heidi. Hi, Jane. Christy, hello. Let me see if I'm following you. I am not. Let me follow you real quick. I hope you had an amazing show. We'll pull this off and pull up our raid item. I'm very proud of myself for having one ready. Where'd it go? Heidi and Connie creates. Oh, were y'all the part of the like handmade crew this morning? I need to go look and see what y'all make. I love handmade stuff. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Yes, everybody go follow both of them. Heidi and Connie creates. So sorry. But here is the raid item. It's just a little metal container. I know somebody else was on earlier with a bunch of minis, so I was like, let's bring a mini. Hi, Prindy. Let's bring a mini in here. This is Liechtenstein. Don't ask me what the symbol is, but I was liking the minis that someone else was showing this morning, so thought I'd bring one to the show too. It is just past 1 inch for height and width. Bandit is in. Just really fun, like a little shelf edition. There's no signature. Thank you, Bandit, for that bid. That is yours. Set that aside. If you go through the store, we've gone through quite a bit of items already. I can re-pull those back up. Congratulations, Bandit. Oh, yes. I'm actually learning that I do too. It's so fun. I need to find more. I have been more drawn to the like bigger pottery, like figurines and stuff, but the minis are growing on me for sure. Speaking of, let me just see if I have any minis in my listing. Oh yeah, my creamer and sugar set. Let me bring that out real quick. These are cute. They're just right here. I just saw them. Caffeine down. Okay. Let's keep the minis going with what little options I have. Get it, little? Let me pull these up. These are cute little pearlized, gilded, I guess it'd be kind of Art Deco-y in design. Look how little they are. The gilding is in, great condition. It's got a little extra detailing right there. You can see the iridescence decently well. There's no marking. It is an open sugar. There's no lid. I love the little like flary handles. It gives so much depth to it. These little guys are 3.5 by 2 inch. This one's a little taller, 2.5. You have those. Aren't they cute? They just sit up there and look so cute. And these are running for whoever else doesn't already have these. It's like the pearl iridescent glaze on that. They are so cute. I like how the handles like match on both of them. All right. So he's not like a mini, but he's small in stature. Little duck soldier toothpick holder. Get out of the light. Using natural light to light up my stuff today. It's got wear on the paint. Nice little vintage duck. You can see his little webbed feet. No call outs. This looks like it got chipped and then glazed over. So it's a solid piece in there. It is not a chip. It's maker's defect or whatever because the glaze is over it. It is marked Italy. I don't know what that top line says, but it does say Italy on there. Yeah, I don't know what that top part is. But he is small guy at 3 3/4 tall by 2 inches. RP like stuff. Hello. Let me pull him up. Moving him down to 12. We're doing some deals today. Gigi Finds. Hello. Thank you everybody for popping in. Again, he's 3 3/4 tall. He is a duck, but I'm not sure why the little black nose on there. Because those are webbed feet, right? Yeah, look at his little tail. I don't know. It's cute. He's cute. He's Italian. And he is running. There's his Made in Italy mark down there. Kind of looks like a 3 something. I don't know what it says. I thought he might be like an Italian, like Disney piece, but not sure who to attribute him to. All right, let's pull this back up. Now, where'd he go again? There it is. Okay, so the handle is repaired, but the whole thing itself is 9 3/4 tall by 3 1/4 wide. Yes, of course. Oh, I have a mini picture. I'm so sorry. I will, of course. And that one's running. This like Anubis. Here's the back. Thank you for looking at that. All right. Here is that picture. All right. Let's show this off a little bit. It's got a grape and leaf pattern. There are no chips or cracks. Nice little detailing on the handle. It is USA ironstone. The couple pieces I have are English or German, so it was kind of cool to see a USA piece. And this guy was just about 4 inches, 3 3/4 tall. And that one's running. Bandit is in at 6, little mini pitcher. Very solid ironstone. Thank you so much, Bandit. Congratulations. Let me get this another mini pitcher. It's just a little bit taller. It's got like that antique looking green glaze on it. I could not find who to attribute this to. It is not signed. It is 4 inches tall by about 2.5 inches wide. You're very welcome, Bandit. Thank you. I appreciate you. Bayberry, welcome back. There it is. I'm going to move this down to 12 as well. Oop. Where'd it go? There we go. Didn't move it to stage. Thank you, Bandit. Again, like, it's handmade. It looks like they applied the handle and then cut out the design right here. I mean, I like that it makes it kind of more personal, like it was handmade for you. It is glazed all the way through. It's just hard to see it. Again, about 3 3/4 to 4 inches tall, about 2.5 inches wide. Bandit is in. It is running. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. That is yours as well. Yay! Oh, so I have some Silvertone mini spoons. It's the set of 2 with their cute little heart handles. Hello, mostly mid-century. Good morning. Mini Silvertone heart handle spoons. I'll just be for 8. Let me fix the weight on this. Try to keep shipping as low as possible. I do combined shipping on almost everything. Stuff with handles and like heavier pieces tend to be. Lunch break. I love lunch break pop-ins. Thank you for popping in. I hope you're having a good day at work. If you don't mind me asking, what do you do? Mostly mid-century. So these are 1 1/4 inch long. 8 is for the both of them. Here is the back. There's no markings. Oh, communications. Oh, and mental health. Oh my gosh. I think we can bless you as a saint. Because communications, not my strength. I've been a paramedic for 14 years. I just finished my last shift last Monday. I'm officially a stay-at-home mom, and the mental health part of it was very hard. Yes, absolutely. I can do that. Let's run these spoons. Sorry, I thought they were running. I'm so sorry. Thank you. I appreciate that, mid-century. But you're doing the real work. It's very hard field for sure. Thank you for looking at those. Put these back here, little mini silver cups or tea lights or vases. I think they're labeled vases on the bottom, but let me find that listing. Oh yeah. Y'all are so good finding all the minis. Let's see, where do I have that guy? Give me just one moment to find it. I think it was sitting out in here. Okay, just making sure I got the right one. So here's that. It's got the cutest, just little straight handle. It gives it so much depth. Whoop. It is 3 1/4 tall. The full width is about 3 1/4 as well. And this lip is like right past 2 inches. Hi, Lise. Welcome back. Fragile. Hello. And this is running. Little lion on there. Jaguar, panther. some florals. Thank you, Bandit. That is yours. There was no call outs, just so you know. So these are silver plate vases. They're marked on their little tag on the bottom. Congratulations! That's so fun. You're finding all my minis that I had no idea I had, which is fantastic. There is some wear on that silver plate. I kind of like it. These are 2.5 at the opening and 3 inches tall. It'll be the both of them for $6. You get that listing going. Silver plate, mini bases. Oh, good luck at your appointment, Bandit. Thank you so much for your bids. Appreciate you so much. These are running. It is for the pair. Silver plate little vases. Thank you. Here's another small item. No, I don't think it's crystal. I think it's just pressed glass. I think it's just pressed glass. The lid is in good condition. Even the lip up here. Hi, Kiko. There is a call out on the bottom. Where did it go? Oh, right here. You can kind of see it just right here. Michelle Loom, hello. I don't think I've seen your name before. Welcome in. So happy to meet you virtually. And I believe that's the only call out. Just a cute little heart glass, clear glass trinket dish. And this is just a $4 start as well, with that call out being just right here. You can see it decent right there. It is 2.5 inches by 2.25 inches. And it's running. Very, very cute. Like I said, I was watching, I think her name was Cassie, at her mini show this morning, and got me really liking the minis. Thank you. I'm gonna go get some dollhouse pieces real quick. I know these as full size are very popular right now. I saw the mini version. I was like, how adorable. Okay. Here's the 2 pieces. I'm doing the 2 shelves together. Let me pull it from my other listings. Sorry. Oop. Oh, pressed the wrong button. There it is. So sorry, y'all. Okay. Gigi finds. Hello. All right. I've got these cute little cottagecore mini shelves with the little heart. I see videos all the time of this being like the full size, their bolo piece. There's the hooks for the wall. They measure 7 3/4, and the depth is 1 3/4. And it's for the 2 of them. It is solid wood. They look handmade. They're so cute. All right, that was those. And then here's a little mini, possibly like just bigger dollhouse blanket holder. And it's got the heart as well. Blanket / quilt rack. This is 8 inches by 8 inches. Bring this down to 20 as well. And this one is running. It is 8 by 8 inches. It is 2 1/4 wide. Oh, I haven't shown this one in a while. It is the Rudestadt, Germany, the RW Rudestadt. I think that's how you say it. 46, so maybe 1946. This was made. Again, I love my flowers, and these multicolor flowers on this, oh, so adorable. It's got the beautiful detailing down here, the satin kind of glass, and I like this unfinished look too on the back. The gilding is in great condition, no chips or cracks. There's another marking up here almost looks like, oh, 6567 is the porcelain mark. 6567 right there. And 14. Lots of markings on this. Let me lift this up so I can spell that correctly. Okay. This is 6.5 inches tall. The opening up here is 2 inches, just past 2 inches, and 3.5 inches wide. A cute little mini vase, well, short vase, I should say. And that's running. There's gilding on there with the hand-painted flowers. Sweet Janine, hello. There's that marking. These stunning cloisonne vases. There's a pair of them. They are matchy-matchy. Here for the fun. I love that name. That's so great. Oh my gosh. So these are vintage, and it's a pair of cloisonne floral vases. And they are 6 inches tall. It'll be $16 start for the both. It does have its original sticker on it. Jingfa. I love the apple blossoms on there. Or cherry blossoms, my bad. It's got a butterfly. There is a little oops ding on the enamel just right there. That's the only call out. On that one. So a little ding on here. Let's run those. They're both 6 inches tall. Okay. Look at this guy. All right, so this guy is about 4 inches tall, including the cork on the bottom. He's a cute little bottle stopper. Raku owl. That's just sticker residue. He's just like staring at you with his orange little eyes. And he'll run for 10. He is Raku, little bottle stopper. He's not signed or anything. He's probably newer production, but thanks for looking at him. Trying to think of like one more stunner piece I can throw up there. Let me see. Let's do one more mini piece. For those who have bought something and are still in here, let me know if you want to go ahead and ship your items, or I have a jewelry sale tonight, late, little night owl jewelry sale at 11 p.m. And then I also have my Christmas in July sale on Friday. So if you want to keep your orders open till Friday, just let me know. If not, I will get them sent out tomorrow. So yeah. And if you're not in here still, I'll send you a message and we'll go from there. Let me pull up this listing. This beautiful gold tone mirror. It is 8 1/4 inch tall and about 3 1/4 wide. It's got the little cute little cherub babies down there. They're cherub angels, baby angels, whatever you want to call them. There's the back. So fun. Original hardware under there. Probably could use a tightening, but it does work. It flips all the way around and then flips back. Hi. I'll turn you away. We'll just drop this one down to 20. And it's running. 8 1/4 tall. Hey, Kev. Let's go ahead and run something we already ran, and I'm going to just drop it down to $5. Drop it down to 5 to end the show. There we go. Okay. So we are going to run this for 5. Little footed, made in India. See that metal? It looks like it has like the brushed bronze coloring to it that's rubbing off. And that one's running. Beautiful little Art Deco, not Art Deco, Art Nouveau style little metal shell dish. All right, you guys, gotta get out of here. Time to go work out with the hubby. And so let's see who we can raid into. Thanks again for everybody hanging out. All everybody's bids. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you. I hope you have a great, wonderful day. I'll be back on tonight for the jewelry show, then Friday for Christmas in July. Same time, Friday at 11, maybe 10:30. So let's see who's on. Kathy Cab just popped in, so let's go back to her.